No, I really don't feel like I have to defend my character. Really, that's just stuff that come with making bad decisions like that. So if you're gonna make that bad decision, you got to be prepared for what comes with it. And explaining myself and explaining my character, that's what comes with making a bad decision like that. But it's been a great process for me, man. Like it's what I've been dreaming about since a kid. So I never say like it's overwhelming or it's too much. Like it's fun, it's great. Like this is what I asked for. So I'm happy to be getting it.
Was there a lot of pressure on you entering today because of not having the combine and usually there's a couple chances to do these things and this year it's all focused on pro day?
Yeah, I feel like it was a lot of pressure for like everybody, just every player, just because usually we had a combine before pro day, so we could go to combine and mess up on something and go back right to pro day and fix it. So just like with pro day being like the one shot for everything this year, I feel like it just added like a lot of pressure for everybody.
Appreciate it, Ronnie.
We'll go next to Jason Kersey with The Athletic.
Yeah, Ronnie, I think everybody saw how well you played last season after you came back. But when you were making your decision, was there any part of you that thought about coming back so that you could get another full season? Are you worried that missing half the season will affect your draft status at all?
No, I'm not really worried about missing half the season affecting my draft status. Like I said, got to talk to teams, got to tell them the situation and how everything played out. So, really, it's all up to the team at the end of the day. I should really say it's all up to that team and how they feel about the situation and everything. And Dan, you had another question. Can you repeat that for me?
Well, I was going to ask next if the fact that you played so well last season, did that give you the confidence to go ahead and do it? The fact that when you came back, you did kind of, like you said, a caged lion, or I think was your quote.
Yeah. I think definitely like the way I played when I came back for the season, and just also like just watching myself stack up against other edge guys. Like I was definitely confident, like I could take the jump to the next level.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Go next to Kerry Murdoch with Sooner Scoop.
Hey, Ronnie, not getting to talk to you since you made the decision. I'm curious, how do you see yourself as an NFL player? I mean, a lot of people talk about your size is not quite this, or maybe it's too much of that. I mean, are you just a definite rush edge in the NFL? Are you an outside linebacker type guy? What has kind of been the talk with teams that you've had there?
A lot of teams definitely like me as a 4-3 defensive end, but also just talking to a lot of teams, they definitely want to see me and how I moved in space at pro day today. So they just want to see me take drops and do everything that other outside linebackers do, just to evaluate my skill set even more.
What do you have a preference though? Would you like to be a 4-3 defensive end?
Nah, I mean I really don't have a preference. Wherever my coaches feel like I fit in on the football field best, that's what I'll do.
Thanks, Ronnie. Good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
Let's go to John Hoover with SI Sooners.
Hey, Ronnie, I saw your one-handed interception during the work. Is that what you're kind of, I don't know, did you prep for something like that? Teams want to see you drop. Teams want to see if you can switch your hips and change directions and stuff like that. Was that kind of gratifying when you grabbed that ball?
Yeah, but like, man, if a lot of people who know me for a long time, they know I played tight end in high school. So like catching the ball, it come like extra easy to me. Like, I mean, I wish I could have played a little tight end in college. I wish Coach Riley threw me on the offensive side. But, yeah, I mean, catching the ball just come real easy to me. So the one hand was, like, not a surprise.
Another guy that had a big day today was Creed. I wonder if you could kind of describe maybe your impression of his athletic ability and his ability to put up big numbers on a day like today. I
mean, if you look at Creed, man, like, you see guys talk crazy about, like DK Metcalf, for instance, because how fast he can run and like how big he is. But like if you look at Creed, Creed can do stuff like a skill guy. Like he a 300-pound offensive lineman. He a 300-pound center. But like he probably more flexible than some of our skill guys. Like, man, it's just like watching him is like watching like Frankenstein. Like it's just a freak, really. It's like a freak in my face, like every day for the last 3 years. Like I've been watching a freak. Like he the strongest dude in the weight room. He the most flexible dude out of all the linemen and most of the skill guys. what else can he do? I mean, like, he's been the leader of the offensive line since his freshman year. So, like, just watching him, like, as a man and as a player, like, I admire him a lot just because of the way he carries himself and, like, the tools he possesses as a football player.
Thanks, Ronnie. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll go next to Brandon Drum with OU Insider.
Hey, Ronnie, you talked about playing, stand up outside linebacker, put your hand in the dirt as a 4-3 defensive end. You said you don't care which one you do. Can you kind of talk about how Coach Kane this past year has helped you with your versatility and just your overall thoughts going and things that kind of stood out to you through this process of, working up to the pro day all the way up through going through it?
Yeah, just with Coach Kane, man, like he just taught me a lot of small stuff that made my game go way further than it was. Like Coach Kane, he real good at teaching like the small things. Like what a lot of us like we worry about, like as a defensive end, we'll worry about getting to the quarterback. But like instead, Coach Kane, he teach you the small things that'll get you to the quarterback. So not just like pass rush, but how to get off the ball the correct way, like the small stuff. He just did like a great job of teaching that, not only to me, but like to the other edge guys on our team. And that's why he was saying like our own take such a big jump this this previous season, just because like the small things he taught us. And then training up for pro day and just doing all the whole draft process. It's like I said earlier, it's been like real great to me. I enjoyed every step of it, like just from working, getting better on my 40, just to drawing up board work, drawing up coverages on the board for with a coach I was training with. Like it's all been great, really. Like it's been more than I ever imagined. So like I just look forward and keep going in this process.
Thanks, Ronnie. Good luck.
Okay, next we'll go to John Shipley.
Hey, Ronnie, I just wanted to ask, what is the biggest part of your game that you would really tell teams and coaches that, would be of value to their franchise that you would bring in?
I'll probably say like my competitiveness. Like with me, I play with an edge. Like I hate to lose. Like one thing I've been telling teams like in my interviews, like I love to win, but I hate to lose. So like that's like the biggest thing with me. Like I hate losing. So you'll be getting a competitive guy, and I also tell them like you'll be getting a guy who plays angry every snap, who plays with the edge. So that's what I feel like I'm going to. Yeah.
Congrats and good luck.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, we have time for one more with Ronnie. We'll go to Scott Petrak.
Hey, Ronnie, you've talked about the interviews you've done with these NFL teams. How would you describe them?
Pretty much, I'll probably say, like, yeah, they've been going great, honestly. Like, just talking to every team, talking about the way I grew up, like small stuff, always like the talking ball, talking about watching my film from college and, talking to them through plays. Like, I'd probably say, like, I've been doing a great job just with everything, handling everything, communicating everything that the team wants to know. I feel like I'll be doing a great job of taking care of all that.
Do you think they've asked tough questions, whether it's personal or football-wise?
Say it again?
Do you think they've asked tough questions, whether it's about your past, on or off the field?
Yeah. A lot of teams ask tough questions, but at the same time, you got to understand, like, they taking a big investment in you. So, of course, they got to ask those tough questions if they're going to take this chance on you and, take you with a early first round or second or third round pick. You got to know everything.
Thanks.